All right, I'm here none other than with Mr. the main man, Mr. Joseph Royale, actor, performer, singer, artist, man, a man full of color and full of white teeth and smiles. What's up, man? Good to see you, man. Hey, thanks for being here. Tell everybody from your own words, what do you do? Where are you at? And why did you end up working with me?
No problem. So as you know, I'm just Royal. I say that I'm a performer in a brand itself. So I make music. People like it for some reason. TikTok. Claim to fame from this company right here called YouTube.
Oh, there you go, man. There you go. Okay, so you're a performer, right? And obviously, I know what it's like being a performer, full of just like bringing the energy to people. Before like doing stuff with like Ace of Spades and me, you were like getting bookings and you were like working and stuff. Like you were making your moves. But why did you decide to like get press? What was the reason? What were the things you were looking for?
So, as an entertainer, there's always a feeling where you feel like you're still an amateur, in a sense where it's like, oh, like, yeah, millions of people see your stuff, cool. But there's a difference between when people know that you're in the industry or in the paper and getting your name out there, or people who just do millions on the internet. And that's what I wanted. I wanted not just the feeling, because like, again, I showed you guys like the plaque and stuff from YouTube, but there's a difference between being cool online and being cool everywhere. And that's what you get when you're Ace of Spades and you get press. You're cool everywhere because the real world is outside of the internet sometimes. And people we don't realize that because we're like, my generation's internet babies. So they don't realize that like there's newspapers and there's articles, and those are the things that get a blue check and stuff like that, what people are looking for. That's what really gets it. It's not just doing millions on the internet, because I'm not saying that's easy, but everyone can do millions these days.
Right. No, you're 100% right. So what you're saying is like, you're already getting traction on a space that a lot of the people who play, but when we put you and your new song, right, there as an artist in the publication, right, it showed people like a different, maybe authority, credibility, like a different value of like, oh, Joseph's doing some cool stuff.
And also like, if you ever want to get like money in the real world, in a sense where like you want to do shows or like you want to get visas to get into other countries, it's not just your numbers on the internet. It's like who actually knows you outside of it, because numbers can be faked all the time, right? People can boost their numbers, but like when there's articles about your success and what you've done, that's a big difference between you and the guy over here who, let me just close this window, you and the guy over here who could have faked his numbers or his Spotify streams, or with you that has a press clipping from somebody who is prestige in the industry. That's a big difference.
Yeah, so you're saying that it's like the press gave you that higher level authority that not many.
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah. That's what it is. The authority. It's you can't fake authority. It's real humans. On the internet, you can fake numbers because you could just bot your way through it, but you can't with human authority.
Right.
It's way harder.
What was some of the things like when we brought out you in, I think, a couple of publications, like what was some of the instant feedback you got when you put that on your social media?
Oh my God, you're famous. I know you were famous, but you're famous. Oh my God. Yeah. Not just with the girls.
But you know what, like let's I love that, but let's what you just shared with me, Joseph, is interesting, because for someone that's playing YouTube and who's had millions of views, I had more views a day than even some morning shows back in the day, right? Yeah. But when you're on television or when you're in a publication, even if you have more views and more fame in that realm, as you just said, people go, oh, now he's made it, right? And as you just, he's famous.
Yeah.
Like it's not famous. You're famous. You're media famous because it's so classic. So
Yeah.
what else did you find? Like other than girls screaming famous.
I would say like I can give you an example of like a friend of mine. She does well on TikTok, and she doesn't have the like the media side on her stuff. And then she went to do the Spider-Man, what's it called, the red carpet, and they put her farther in the carpet, behind a person who had less views than her and everything, but that person was known in the media. So like stuff like that you get, like even going to like any, like let's say I'm in Toronto right now, going to like TIFF, which is Toronto International Film Festival. Like me going in there and being like having like articles written about me is gonna get me through a door much quicker. Even if the person beside me is doing millions upon millions upon millions, they're like, okay, credibility versus we don't know. And that's what comes along with it.
Wow.
Credibility is number one.
That's great, man. And what was, there's a lot of people in my space, man. There's a lot of people that sort of do what I do. What was it like working with me?
Jay, you're a different kind of human. One, he texts you and calls you. Oh, that's two. I actually text and call.
So I communicate.
Three, because okay, I say that's two. You actually talk about what you do online and you're consistent. And I always tell people this: consistency and patience are two things that will grow you as a business and anything. And Jay is super consistent on the internet. Like I would say, no lie, you can check the DM messages, me and him. I'll be like, bro, you inspire me right now. I haven't been posting it, but I watched your Thank you so much. Because like,
let's go.
Like, the other day I was just like watching my stream. It's like, what you need to dress like to I was like, what the? I didn't even think about that. It's just he's always consistent on what he's doing, and that is what will bring more people to him, because they know that this person is walking like he's talking and talking like he's walking.
Yeah. I don't just preach. I do what I preach. I am what I am. Yes.
1000%.
And now Joseph, for the people on the fence, right, who may be an actor or a host, or, they're an entertainer, like, but they don't think they should invest into the press or the media. Like, why should they? Because they don't see it like, if I do this, I'm going to get a gig or get cash flow back straight away. What's like my ROI? Like, what would you tell an actor or an entertainer or an artist sitting there going, why should I invest in myself or the press?
2020, whatever year you're watching this, you being a brand is the most important thing. I don't care if you are an actor who loves the craft of acting. I don't care if you're a musician who just wants to make music. I'm recording stuff right here, wants to make music all day. You right here, this right here, they always say that every single person is born with their own skills and mindset, and no one else can be who another person is. That's what a brand is. And that's what you have to build. So things like this, press and stuff like this, is what will build you as a brand. Simply and plain. Because another $1 million thing I learned is it's better to be 100% good at 10% of something than try to be like 10% good at 100 things. So I know that I can't do this. I can't reach out to press people. I know I don't have the mindset for it. So I'm going to hire somebody who does, and who does it really well, and that shows me every day on his social media that he does it. And as an artist, that's one of the greatest things I ever learned. Like, hire outright, not outright, but like you hire out to the right person, so that you have time and you have your skill level to become like the best. So like, what's the point of trying to hit up every blogger, hit up everything as an artist, when you know somebody's doing it and your time is worth more than your money sometimes, There
you go, man. And look, so that everybody knows you're a real actor, not a fake actor I just hired right now.
No.
Like, hey, man, listen, you don't know me. Like, I want to give you $50. Can you tell everybody where they can find you online so they can follow you and everything?
Of course. So, like, if you go on my Instagram, I do not have this beard and this hair. I'm literally working on a role. That's
You're an actor. It's fine. You can pull that line off. It's fine.
Jay knows that I didn't want to come today because I felt ugly. Like, he knows. So yeah. You can find me at I am Joseph Royal everywhere. You type in Google Joseph Royal, I'm right there. I am Joseph Royal on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. If you ever want to ask me personal questions, I am at josephroyal.com. Brand is the same everywhere around. And next thing I'm probably going to be in is Murdoch Mysteries. That show's still on, and I get killed. I play a pianist, and I get killed. That's why I have to look like this.
Yeah, I love it. I love the old 1950s guy. Awesome. Hey, Joseph, appreciate you being here, man. Thank you for all the great words, and continue to your success.
Thank you, brother. Love you so much. Obviously.